With self-discipline, almost anything is possible. Nobody cares how much you know, until they know how much you care. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Freedom from effort in the present merely means that there has been effort stored up in the past. Believe you can and you're halfway there. A vote is like a rifle, its usefulness depends upon the character of the user. Far and away the best prize that life has to offer is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. 9/10 of wisdom is being wise in time. It behooves every man to remember that the work of the critic is of altogether secondary importance, and that, in the end, progress is accomplished by the man who does things. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader leads, and the boss drives. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. The best executive is one who has sense enough to pick good people to do what he wants done, and self-restraint enough to keep from meddling with them while they do it. Courtesy is as much a mark of a gentleman as courage. If you could kick the person in the pants responsible for most of your trouble, you wouldn't sit for a month. No man is worth his salt who is not ready at all times to risk his well-being, to risk his body, to risk his life, in a great cause. Great thoughts speak only to the thoughtful mind, but great actions speak to all mankind. The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. The things that will destroy America are prosperity at any price, peace at any price, safety first instead of duty first, the love of soft living, and the get-rich-quick theory of life. I don't pity any man who does hard work worth doing. I admire him. I pity the creature who does not work, at whichever end of the social scale he may regard himself as being. There has never yet been a man in our history who led a life of ease whose name is worth remembering. The boy who is going to make a great man must not make up his mind merely to overcome 1,000 obstacles, but to win in spite of 1,000 repulses and defeats. When you are asked if you can do a job, tell him, "Certainly I can." Then get busy and find out how to do it. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing, the next best thing is the wrong thing, and the worst thing you can do is nothing. The only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. Big jobs usually go to the men who prove their ability to outgrow small ones. I am a part of everything that I have read. The human body has two ends on it, one to create with and one to sit on. Sometimes people get their ends reversed. When this happens they need a kick in the seat of the pants. When you play, play hard. When you work, don't play at all. Keep your eyes on the stars, and your feet on the ground. Some men can live up to their loftiest ideals without ever going higher than a basement. I care not what others think of what I do, but I care very much about what I think of what I do. That is character. The reactionary is always willing to take a progressive attitude on any issue that is dead. Far better is it to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy nor suffer much, because they live in a gray twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Get action. Seize the moment. Man was never intended to become an oyster. It is only through labor and painful effort, by grim energy and resolute courage, that we move on to better things.